Hello friends. Welcome to our YouTube learning channel. Accurate ASME ISO. Many of the times we cannot apply circular or diametrical tolerance zones for circular features of size, particularly when tolerance values are different in different directions. What provision to show on the drawing and why not plus-minus method should be used? Let's deep dive to get all the questions. Please do not forget to subscribe and share this video. Let's begin now. Bidirectional positional tolerancing of features of size is used when it is desired to specify a greater tolerance in one direction than another. These holes are controlled within 0.2 positional tolerance from datum B and within 0.4 from datum C. Bidirectional positional tolerancing applied a non-cylindrical or non-circular tolerance zone for locating round holes. Therefore, the diameter symbol shall be omitted from the feature control frame. Applying rectangular coordinate method. For features located by basic rectangular coordinate dimensions, separate feature control frame are used in two different directions. The frames indicate direction and magnitude of tolerances relative to specified datums. Control frames are attached to dimension lines applied in perpendicular directions. Each tolerance value, 0.4 and 0.2 in this case, represents the distance between two parallel planes. And planes are equally disposed, means equally located from the true position. Similar to rectangular coordinate method in bidirectional positional tolerancing, polar coordinate method is also used in geometric dimensioning and tolerancing. Polar coordinates are radius and angle relative to specified datums A, D and B. In the given case example, position of a feature of size is given in radial and angular separately. The purpose of giving separate controls is because of the tolerance requirement. It is different in different directions. 0.04 in radial with basic dimension are 48 and 0.2 in angular dimension with basic angle 70 degrees. One dimension line shall be applied in a radial direction and the other perpendicular to the line passing through the centers of the features. The positional tolerance values represent the distance between two concentric arc boundaries. These boundaries are in the radial direction. They also represent the distance between two planes parallel to the plane between the centers. The planes are equally spaced around the true position. Axis of hole shall be perpendicular to datum A as specified. This axis shall lie within the segment of a ring-shaped tolerance zone. The tolerance zone constrained in rotation and translation relative to the specified datum reference frame. The basic principles of true position dimensioning apply to both circular and non-circular features. This includes circular features like holes and bosses. It also applies to non-circular features like open-end slots, tabs, and elongated holes. For such non-circular features of size, a positional tolerance may be used to locate the center plane established by parallel surfaces of the feature of size. The tolerance value is a distance between two parallel planes. Therefore, the diameter symbol shall be omitted from the feature control frame. Questions about bidirectional positional tolerancing often come up. In the conventional method of tolerancing, linear dimensions use plus-minus tolerances. These tolerances create a non-circular tolerance zone, similar to the bidirectional tolerance zone. Therefore, the obvious question is that why use a positional tolerance frame into different directions? The main reason is the need of datum references. Datum reference frame provides an exact location from the required reference points, something that is hard to achieve with the plus-minus method. Even the order of the datums like primary, secondary and tertiary is important. The second important reason is use of modifiers like maximum material condition, least material condition, projected tolerance zone, and many more. When geometrical tolerances are used, we can be confident that the assembly and function of the mating parts will work correctly.
Hope that you have liked this video, with very easy and simple explanations. You can comment how do you see this initiative and suggest more on upcoming videos. Also, we are pleased to conduct training programs at your locations in factories. We offer AUCOM Germany, an international CMM certification course. Basic of GD&T. Advanced GD&T. Stack up tolerances. Surface finish. MSA and other quality tools. For further details, please contact us. And I'm sure you will encourage the initiative of training through YouTube, by subscribing a channel. Accurate, ASME, ISO. Thank you and have a good day.
स्टॅब्लिश करावे लागतात कुठल्या तरी एक्झिस्टिंग पार्टवरून. त्या एक्झिस्टिंग पार्टला काय नाव आहे बघा, जॉमेट्रिक काउंटर पार्ट, बरोबर आहे. किंवा बऱ्याच वेळेला त्याला काय म्हणलं जातं, डेटम फीचर म्हणलं जातं आणि डेटम इज द ओरिजिन. आता डेटम फीचर ऍक्च्युअल फीचर ऑफ ए पार्ट, म्हणजे तो सिलेंडर हा ऍक्च्युअल पार्ट झाला आणि त्याचा ऍक्सिस जो होतो तो थेरॉटिकल होतो आणि त्याला डेटम म्हणायचं, बरोबर आहे. फीचरला डेटम म्हणायचं नाही, लक्षात ठेवा डिफरन्स. आता त्याच्यानंतर दोघांच्या मध्ये काय